growing up as a teenager, in America, as like a, young black kid, you start to notice a lot. I mean, me growing up, I did hang out with a lot of kids, gang members, regular kids, nerds. Like, you know how that is in high school where you have like so much categories of people to chill with, and everybody had their own section. With me, like, I never labeled myself as, popular or even just like a nerd or anything. Like, I never put a label on myself. But I noticed that before I even knew what following was, I was doing it. And that's not good. Because what I noticed is that most kids nowadays are followers. It's true, like, you might be watching this, you might be a follower. And then you might be watching this, you might be a leader. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is that I'm sick and tired of seeing my people be the pigs. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. I'm sick of seeing my people at the bottom of the food chain. My people. Every single time you hear about black people, all you see is them on the news doing something bad. Every single time you hear about a black kid, it's either they're on the news getting shot by a cop or they're on the news doing something negative. Where's the positivity at? And it's like, we're growing up in this system, this school system, this prison system, and just a system that just revolves around life. And one thing I notice is that the school system is exactly like the prison system. And in school, they teach us nothing but European stuff. And when I say European, they keep teaching us about, I'm going to be blunt because I could care less now. They teach us more about white people than they do about Africans. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, honestly. I mean, it's nice to learn about Americans, but I'm not originated from America. I'm not white. So me learning about these Europeans, how am I supposed to know about myself, So it's a shame that I can't go to school and learn about myself. I have to go onto the internet and self-educate to actually know who the fuck I am. What is that? To me, that's not anything to me, that's not good. To me, I feel like they're hiding something. When I say there, I mean there. I don't know who. But to me, something is being hidden from us. And nobody is asking questions. When I see my fellow brethren, my brothers, my associates, I never have seen more than 20 of them try to actually go and learn something, try and actually go in and self-educate and read a book, only because it's not what's cool to do right now. And I could tell y'all, like, yo, right now, I go to school, I take what I need, but I don't take everything. Because all I can say about the school system, yeah, it's good, yeah, it's public, public education, free education, something that everybody didn't have, but the way we're getting educated from these teachers is like, it sucks because majority of the teachers are not, we cannot relate to them. They don't come from our cities. They're not, not that it matters most of the time, but they're not the same skin color as us. They don't understand us, but they teach us. But yet they come from a whole nother town. So how are they supposed to understand our struggle? They're over here giving us grades. They're over here sending us down to the office, getting us in trouble. I mean, we do get ourselves in trouble, but most of the time it's teachers. And majority of the teachers are white, coming from families that have the last name Lynch, that have the last name Wallace. Come on, man. Educating us? What is this? Half of the children in my school aren't even educated. They can't even tell me what happened before slavery. And it sucks, man. It sucks. I'm so sick of it. Like, all I want to see, matter of fact, is like, yo, more people getting enlightened. But how are we supposed to get enlightened if there's so much distractions? Where is this? You see this right here? This right here? I don't know if you see it. This right here is the very thing, one of the very things that's keeping you from being the person that you could be. When I say the person, I mean the best person you could be. You can be so much without this, but nobody wants to put it down. You spent like 6 hours a day on this. Now imagine if you threw it and you had nothing else to do. Well, in those 6 hours, what would you do? You can self-educate, you can learn, you can read, you can catch up on writing. Yo, you can do so much creative things. Right now, that's draining our creativity. That right there is draining our creativity. That right there is making us not think. It's making us brain dead. Yes, it's making us brain dead. And put it away. I dare you to put it away. I dare you to put it away. Put away your phone for a week or so. See if you can do it. And when you do it, tell me how that week was. Because I can tell you, when I put my phone away for 2 weeks, that was the most productive day of my life. Those were the most productive days of my life. What sense does that make, though? The thing that everybody owns to be the very thing that's holding you back from being the best you can be? Come on. Television, radio is all influence you guys to do bad. It might be some good, but to do bad. Because I don't see anybody watching TV on the PBS channel trying to learn. I see them watching, Love and Hip Hop and BET and stupid movies, stupid shows. That's not going to get you anywhere. Reality TV shows showing you the life of someone else when you should be worrying about your own life. Like, that's just a distraction. All those things are there is just to distract you. Now, imagine if you started learning. Imagine if we were united and unified like years ago during the Civil Rights Movement. Imagine if we never stopped asking for what was right. Imagine where we'd be today as a people. Do you think that cops would still be killing us? No. But nowadays, you try to talk to a kid about Ferguson, bro, they don't even care. They don't care. You try to talk to them about Eric Gardner, they don't care. You try to hip them to something about Malcolm X, they're like, who's Malcolm X? They don't even know who Marcus Garvey is. And it ain't our fault. It's really not our fault. You know why? It's because we don't get it taught. We don't get taught it. And the things that we know, the source that it comes from is school. They basically control what you know. It's time for you to control what you know. If you want to know something, you go out and get it. Go out and get it. Technology, use it to your advantage. Don't use it to waste time. Because a lot of us do that. Right now, I'm never on my phone unless it's for something that I need. And I never need my phone like that. I'd rather use the dictionary than the app dictionary.com, honestly. And honestly, guys, I can say as a person right now, since I've really started reading and I started meditating and I started trying to find out who I am, trying to know thyself, trying to know myself, it's been a good journey. Because right now I can say that when I look around in my school and I look at all the other youth that's there, all I see is them trying to portray an image, a certain image that society gives them. I don't know if you guys understand, but they try to be something they're not. Nobody is being themselves nowadays. Even I don't know how to be myself nowadays. You might walk by someone in school and not say a word to them. That doesn't make sense. How do you walk by another human being and act like they don't exist just because you don't know them, or just because they're wearing something that's not, fresh, or, a lot of stuff in society today is just fucked up. It's not right. We need to change. We need to change. We need to change as the youth, and we need to change as a people. We need to change as a city. Now, really, I wasn't talking for, Brockton, just the city. I was talking for, just my view on everything. And, hopefully, there's more people that break away from that chain of following, break away from that spell that they're under to do things that media give them, and just go a different route. Just goes a different route from everybody else and sees where that leads you. Because it will lead you somewhere good. It won't lead you anywhere bad. But you have to stay positive. Stay positive, man. Stay calm and meditate. Learn about your chakras. Learn about your third eye that's been demonized. Learn about stuff that you need to know, your crown chakra, your ancestors, Egyptians, Ethiopians, where we come from. And I swear to God, you will feel complete.